It was a big day for college football bowl season. More on that in a moment. But first, it's the annual Chick-fil-A Christmas Classic down in Dalton, which means I got the chance to make my first ever trip to Christian Heritage. Let me tell you, folks, it is a beautiful school and a beautiful gym, as we've got a terrific tilt in girls hoops. Two great teams in the CHS Lions host the Red Raiders of Baylor. And boy, Baylor's Aubrey Bush wasn't messing around in this first half. Only an 8th grader, ladies and gentlemen. Bush was making plays from inside and from outside. Draining 3 balls. Aubrey Bush is a name you can be sure we'll hear for years to come. But this game was back and forth. Annika Hembry from beyond the arc. She drills it. A nice feed inside as Carol Bramlett puts it in. Tough bucket down low. Now in the paint, Brindley O'Farrell off the glass and in. Tight game throughout the first half. The Lions lead Baylor by 3 when Amaya Leach knocks it down from the corner to knot us up. But Baylor, they kept on cooking in the second half. Outside, inside, scoring at will. They pull away from Christian Heritage in a very entertaining game. 80-65 is the final. And so as basketball season ramps up, football season nears its conclusion. The Tennessee Vols are set to cap off their year next week as Alabama and Georgia prepare for colossal playoff games on New Year's. We'll talk about those matchups shortly, but let's first get to some bowl action, and let's start with everyone's favorite bowl game, the Pop-Tarts Bowl in Orlando, Florida. This bowl has really become a cultural phenomenon over the last few years. We've got sprinkles on each team's helmets, sprinkles in the end zones, and now we've got the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets in the end zone. Haynes King to Eric Rivers. GT takes the lead on BYU in this very high-level matchup between two great teams after a muff on the kickoff. Georgia Tech threatening again and scoring again. Haynes King with 2 touchdown tosses in 13 seconds of game time, all about 2 minutes of real time. Yellow Jackets now up by 11, but here come the Cougars. Remember, BYU was just 1 game away from being in the college football playoff. The only team to beat them all season was number 4 Texas Tech. Touchdown plus the 2 BYU is within just 3. And perhaps the nation's most exciting freshman all season has been 47 in blue. BYU quarterback Bear Bachmeier threw for 325 yards. He leads the Cougars down the field again. Hovesa Damuni powers his way in. BYU has the lead, but there's still 2 minutes left for Haynes King and GT. But the Jackets face a 4th and 15. Final chance to keep their season going at least a little longer. 4th and 15 or 4th and 50. It does not matter to Haynes King. Right on the money. Rivers, a huge gain. How about the guts from Haynes, the King? Now facing another 4th down. Haynes King trying to find some more magic, but it runs out here. Intercepted in the end zone by the Cougars as BYU wins a thriller in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. They get to enjoy the giant Pop-Tarts after the game. Always a fun scene on the field after the Pop-Tarts Bowl. BYU wins it 25-21. And the first bowl game of the day on News Channel 9 was at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the annual home for the Pinstripe Bowl. It's Penn State and Clemson. Plenty of great defense on display in this one, but not here. Trevor Pena somehow breaks free from 2 Tiger defenders, and he's taking it to the house. Penn State preparing for the Matt Campbell era in State College. They were playing for their interim. Terry Smith in this one. Nittany Lions take down the Clemson Tigers in the Big Apple 22-10. And as I mentioned, man, we have got some big games coming up for college football teams in our region. We will have coverage from Nashville as the Tennessee Vols hope to end this season with a trophy. There will be plenty of orange at Nissan Stadium as they take on Illinois on Tuesday. And of course, Alabama faces a mighty challenge in Pasadena. The number 1 team in America waits. The upstart, Indiana Hoosiers and Heisman Trophy winner quarterback Fernando Mendoza. The granddaddy of them all, Alabama, Indiana in the Rose Bowl, 4 p.m. on New Year's Day. And the Georgia Bulldogs had a battle with Ole Miss back in October, trailing in the 4th quarter before taking down the Rebels. The rematch is on in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, 8 p.m. New Year's Day on ESPN. Oh, man, I cannot wait for round 2 of the CFP. I know we had some blowouts in round 1, but I am expecting 4 absolute thrillers in round 2. Stay right there. More news and weather is next.